Hello and welcome. Welcome back to Rift Session 15. Last time, the Signature Six went to a concert, purchased some above-board legal wares, definitely didn't threaten anybody, and learned a little about living and a little about love.
Well, it seems like everyone's still asleep. I'm going to do some sketching while I wait for everyone to wake up.
Okay.
I want to doodle sketch a cab blast.
Okay.
And then on some like thinner tracing paper, like layer over it, sketch like different affinities and like keep laying them over and see.
Okay.
I want to brainstorm for a little bit.
Sure. So Adelaide's up early, sketching out some potential avenues for altering the affinity of an as yet unborn Kablast.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And I'll just wait for people to wake up, I suppose.
All right.
Buck will get up. He'll head down and go have some breakfast. Morning. How'd y'all sleep?
Great.
Good.
Like a baby.
Doesn't look like it.
No, she was
a
up every
wild
15
baby.
minutes tossing and turning.
For
Yeah.
other reasons. It does not look like I rested. But I can assure you I passed out.
Oh, we know. You didn't stop snoring. Anyways, missed a little bit of an eventful night.
Did I?
A little bit. I'll just spew everything to T about the night before.
And where is this Mickey Slicky?
Probably sleeping off whatever he got up to last night.
So you guys found him and decided not to take him to Bill?
Yeah, we kind of came to the consensus that he's probably worth a little bit more than just turning him in. And whatever's going on with this Bill Winchester guy is not kosher.
That sounds like he's got some sort of spell on him or maybe a genetic modification.
Yeah, it had something to do with those soul coins and stuff that we had. We spoke with the little the Wiccan with the Tau Curry. He kind of gave us like a little bit of the info on the soul coins and whatnot. And we need to figure out what to do with the ones that we have. Either get rid of them or prepare the... we know it's called the tax collector now, right? Okay. That the tax collector is going to come and swoop these up within 6 days, so... whatever that means.
What does he do with the coins?
Takes them back. Collects his taxes. I have no idea.
I hope they set him free.
Can
we do that?
I'd like to meet the tax collector.
According to Slick Mickey, he
Oh my
said you
God,
don't.
Faraday.
Right behind Adelaide.
I'm just like right behind you guys. I'm awake. According to Slick Mickey, and I'm holding the coins in my hand, you don't want to release what's in these things.
What is in the things?
He said bad people, so to speak, or people that need to be in these coins. He said with Bill Winchester being so dangerous, you don't necessarily want to release what's in them.
So Bill...
We need to
Bill
find
Winchester-
his coin.
Oh.
He has like a coin.
That's what he was just explaining.
I
Bill came from a coin.
Yeah.
I see.
So, what's everyone's plan? What are we thinking? Like, what do we do? Do we sit here and wait for this tax collector? Do we go on? I know Dr. Carrol, wherever the hell he is, we need to get him out of that model train department.
He's
There's
doing
a-
such a good job.
There's like a little tented, like, filigreed business card thing that's like out to lunch. Be back
God.
whenever. He's out at his favorite coffee shop, catching up on the broadsheets.
There you go.
Well, I definitely don't want to just sit around for 5 days. I would love to do some kind of adventuring and learning in the meantime. So if we could do something in that amount of time, I don't know how far away that tomb is.
Is there like a newspaper or like something similar, like a...
Yeah, the broadsheets. Yeah. Broadsheets are printed daily.
I just want to see if there's anything in the news about any of the any
Any
dukes,
subject?
dukes of Carcasso.
Anytime.
Okay. Any dukes?
Any
of-
dukes.
Any duke at all of
Yes.
Carcasso.
If
The
there's
duke.
any headline news, any news being made, any moves, big moves that are reported on.
Any big moves. Big moves being reported.
Something.
I
Even if it's
unfold
like
the entire
Duke
newspaper.
Windleton.
Control F.
Yes.
Duke.
Yes.
Any move. So any move being made by like a duke would take place over like months. They'd be very subtle if they're good at it. Many minor like fluff pieces on several new
Yeah.
They own the papers.
There is a family that does own the papers, so you are getting extremely
Bias news.
curated news.
Yeah.
And it will be
You gotta read
very
between.
much
You gotta read
slanted.
between the lines.
Yeah, definitely read between the lines. But the most notable things right now is that Margravine Fura de Vries has recently taken several new land claims looking to expand into the ranching businesses. Given the recent fires and cattle thefts, she's looking to crack down on, effectively, like, horse theft. She's looking to crack down on that. And in doing
me.
so is kind of expanding. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so she's buying land.
Well, she's
stole a horse
she's
from a
annexing
duchess.
land.
She's annexing land.
Yes. Margravine Fura de Vries
Because horses are being stolen?
is annexing land in the promise of reducing horse theft.
Ah. Okay.
That's the curated version of that story.
Right.
Whether or not you believe
How
that
much
is
has she
entirely your
purchased?
call. She's currently annexed well over 300 acres and is continuing to do so.
I'd be down to continue to peruse the job board. It was pretty fun, albeit a little dangerous, to help the locals. Or I think setting off for Dr. Carroll's tomb sounds like a good time.
And you never know, when we hit Ravensong, maybe we can figure out or run into some more Hellkites and get some information, because we did deliver munitions to that place, so.
Okay. So you guys want to suit up the train,
Yep.
Yeah.
start training south?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We haven't finished like the lab portion of the train, right? Like, or whatever we were trying.
You guys can
to
definitely like load up some scrap from the scrapyard
And do
throw
it
a
on the way.
couple.
Yeah,
creature
maybe
comforts
he's
in
working
and-
on that.
You guys can soup up the train on the way and just
Okay.
kind of figure it out. Right now, you guys have a box car, a flat cart, the coal bit, and the locomotive itself. So you're hauling 2 cars behind Railwraith, which slows them down to a mild degree. Which is why it takes you 2 days to get down there,
The
not a day and a
fun
half.
cannot be halted.
Yeah.
Well,
So I think you guys are limited to like
Everything's
75
rent.
miles an hour right now instead of
Wow.
96.
Why don't we just ride a snail?
Yeah, why don't we just walk then? But yeah, you guys.
No thanks.
Easy enough to suit up. Let me know if there's anything you guys want to add to the train, either on the way, over time in the last couple days. What is the train looking like?
Sounds
Okay. So suit up by the numbing agents.
Yep.
Mount up on the train
good. Mount up.
and head south.
Roll out.
Carrol will jump on and be like, finally, we're going to the tomb of Saint Hezekiah the Sage. I can't wait to show it to all of you.
All right, off we go.
Okay. Well, you have 2 days by rail. So you guys release Railwraith into the train, and he goes, where are we going, boss? Where to?
You know.
What's the place?
Ravensong.
We're heading towards Ravensong.
Ah, one of the 2 places I've been. Let's go.
Now get in the flash.
And he goes, woo woo! And down they go.
And I'll just hang out up on the coal thing.
Okay.
Filling up with coal
Yeah.
as he needs it.
Heck yeah. All right. He'll travel at a leisurely pace until you guys clear the walls of Fletcher's Roost. And then he's like, full steam ahead.
Full steam ahead.
Shovel it in, boss. Woo! Woo woo! And the journey commences.
I'd like to Adelaide and Callum will review the drawings and converse between the two of them, using this plant energy to cultivate a spark to do a cab blast, and after change its affinity.
Okay. I gave you a cultivator bangle.
Yeah.
Spark bangle.
Yeah, you did.
And there was some charge in there.
Okay.
How much charge was in there?
There's 20 plant energy.
Okay. So you're 20 plant energy in
Yeah.
the bangle.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to consume 10 of it to create an official spark?
Yeah, 100%.
I'm going to make it as easy as I can going forward. So if you can fill the battery, you can
Yeah.
convert 10 charges into a spark.
Okay.
And then the spark, you got to roll D100s every day.
Yeah.
So every day,
Yeah.
you're going to roll. So time will matter.
Starting today.
Starting basically effectively as soon as you create the spark,
Yeah.
you begin cultivating it, and then every day at dawn. You'll
So
do
I
it again.
roll one now.
Yep.
Do
so roll
it.
D100 now.
Do it.
You make it a cab blast.
Yeah.
So you only need 200 total.
Okay. 25.
25?
All right.
That's not bad.
Well,
It's more
Not
than
bad.
10%.
Yeah. Because once we get you to higher levels, you'll be rolling multiple times, and
It's true.
numbers will always be better. So mark down 25 out of 200 for day one on the rails. Faraday, anything you want to be tackling?
I am going to be chatting with the Rail Wraith
Yeah.
about our potential mech suit.
Oh, let's chat.
I'm gonna show him a sketch, and
Okay.
essentially high level, the sketch shows me walking into it with him like infused around me,
Yeah.
with a sword and shield held in like essentially a metal suit, and the sword catches on fire when he is in the mech suit. And I'm asking him, I don't think we can get this to fully work, but I would love to start working on this with you.
I never done anything like that, but that seems super cool. In so many words, as you're showing off your schematics of how it's gonna work, he's going, yeah. No, let's do that. Yeah, no, it's gonna be really cool. Yeah, I'm in.
If we got some time on the road, we'll start working on
Oh,
the,
yeah. Yeah,
on the armor.
yeah. No, that'll be awesome. I've never had legs. I've had wheels, and I've had no legs, but I've never had legs. That's gonna be cool.
Sounds good. I want to go grab some, look through the metal.
Yeah, you do
scraps
that.
we brought
I'll
with.
keep us straight and narrow, boss. Oh yeah, and he's walking around. He's like, I'm gonna be a fire sword. That's gonna be cool.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, day 2 begins. You guys are blitzing down the trail. You fly through Teo's woods at lightning speeds, extremely fast.
We are having intense conversations on the affinity that it should become.
Okay.
It's a heavy debate. You guys are fully, even if you don't want to be aware of the debate they're having.
Yeah, you guys are crammed into a boxcar.
Yeah.
There are no secrets
there's
here.
there's no secrets happening.
Yeah.
Callum thinks that it should be storm, and Adelaide thinks it should be fire. Right now.
Are we
That's
leaving
the
it to a
debate.
vote from the
Debate.
tire cart?
While they're debating,
Yeah.
I am working on just the chest plate
Okay.
of the mech suit I'm giving coal to the Rail Wraith, and I'm having him heat it up so I can mold it a little bit.
Yes.
It's probably all I'll get done on this
Nice.
entire trip, but
Okay.
we're working through the
Give me
chest
a
plate.
give me a might test.
A might
just
test?
Just a cursory might test to hammer the metal strength wise.
One. Got nowhere on that.
Okay. It's Again,
Stop it.
Actually,
Not
it's a
using-
total of 2.
Stop
Yeah.
it, Brian.
Yeah, that's the
Stop
fifth
it.
one.
Get some help.
Yeah.
Some help.
So not using like a proper forge to heat the metal, it's rough going. It takes a lot of time to just kind of dent the steel. You're like, come on! But you're also like, this is going to be really durable and extremely heavy. So you're trying to just bang it into place. But you've got a sketch, but the initial burst of like, I'm going to do this, you're like, this is going to be a lot harder than I thought. As the discussion / argument / debate continues on whether the new Cablast will become fire or storm, you guys hear the Rail Wraith shout, "Hey, that place is, we're almost there."
Appreciate it.
Okay. Okay.
"We are arriving a little bit ago," as he starts screeching to a halt. And he's like, "We went too far." And he'll back you into the train station.
All right, y'all ready? It is to the west, right?
It is
Northwest-ish.
And I'll grab the Rail Wraith and put him back in the bottle.
Okay. He's like, "Until next time, train." Who's leading the expedition? I imagine it's James Buchanan Barnes, but
Yes, that is my entire name. Take
I
after
figured
my
Dr.
father.
Carroll's been there before,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, he
kind
will.
of
He will
does.
sort of point you in the direction. Where he's like, I'm almost certain we went this way
Okay.
in his Carrol way.
Is this the one that Carol's been in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where he met
Where he got
Asiago.
and he got
Yes,
the piece.
he
that
met
showed us.
Asiago and found a piece of the Gallarhorn, and there is a mural on the wall that he had intended to come back for.
Yeah.
That had a full original translation of Saint Hezekiah's, effectively Rosetta Stone for the Carcassonne and Sidran languages, which is what rose Hezekiah to sainthood. And he's like, I need to come back and get this. And nobody has been able to find it based on his descriptions.
You need a Polaroid camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll lead with Dr. Carroll's
Okay.
vague direction.
Yeah. He will point you in a line. He's like, it is in between that nest of mountains. It might be up the hill a little ways. It has been
That is so vague.
several decades. It's been like 30 years since he's been in there.
Hence why no one's been able to find
The
it.
trees look
Yeah.
taller.
Yeah. The trees are different, and there's more of them, and this town wasn't here. And back in my day, we had to come in here with a machete and carve our way through.
Back in my
I had a
day.
deal with a boat plane.
All right, Indiana Jones.
What? Who?
Uh,
Nevada
Yep.
Smith.
Slim Shady.
Nevada Smith. All right, yeah. Buckle, lead the way.
Okay.
I'll take into the trees. We're in the forest, right?
You've got a day of like open plains.
Okay.
And then you'll start hitting tree
All right.
lines.
Then I'll just walk at with you guys then.
Okay.
I just smell the air.
You probably sneeze if you have allergies.
I don't.
Okay.
Do we need
Oh.
do we need Elicult to pull anything behind us?
Do we need what?
Do we need Elicult or Runt to pull anything behind us? Or
Yeah,
are
if
we
you guys
good?
want to like bring
My
a
body?
cart and a chest or something, you can have loaded that
Nice.
up. That's fine.
I think we're good.
I've been trying to pick
He
this.
in a
this,
wheelchair.
been trying to pick
a water ski handle.
Pardon me.
been trying to pick this lock on this chest for a little bit here, so we'll load that up in the cart.
Yeah, T every like 4 minutes, like bing. Someone's trying to open your chest. Bing. Someone's trying again. Bing. Oh, you got kind of close that time. Bing. And you're like, this was a mistake.
I mean, did you want to bring a cart and stuff? We're gonna have to huck it up a mountain, possibly.
And through some pretty thick trees.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'm good by foot. I got
I'm
everything
good.
I need in my bag.
Okay.
Yes.
just depends if you expect to find anything. But honestly, there's 6 of you. You could probably figure it out.
Yeah.
All right.
You could just get like a big piece of bark and haul it behind Run. That would probably work just
Yeah.
about as well.
Faraday, you're just trying to avoid being the cart. You're like, we'll be like, Faraday can carry it.
All right.
That's when I'll roll another 1.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything breaks.
Carol's like,
All right, Faraday,
Someone-
pick your back brakes or everything you're holding.
yeah. Carol's like, someone bring all of my things. Go on. Okay. Yeah. We'll do a roll about your first day of travel. Who wants to do it? Carol, why don't you do
Not
it?
Brian.
Not
not
Brian.
me.
You're grounded.
Yeah, no more rolls.
I'm gonna clip your
That's,
wings.
or I get a 20, and that's like the perfect day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind.
It's the
Wait,
perfect
maybe Brian should roll it.
You know what? You
Yeah,
roll it.
it's
I'm
fair.
assuming it's just a
That
D6. It's not like
so
a
long.
tracking or.
It's not a D20 test.
Oh, okay.
But who would like to roll for day 1 of travel?
I vote
I don't
Brian.
know what
Yeah,
this
go for it,
means.
Brian. If you roll
Do
a
it,
1,
do
then you have to
it,
leave.
do
No, I'm just
it,
kidding.
do it.
5.
Yay!
5. Okay.
I've only gotten 5s on that one, and everything else has been 1s on all the other
No.
dice.
Okay. Yeah. Your first day, weather's good. No, nothing crazy going on there. You guys are pretty quick to approach the edge of the tree line,
Okay.
and nothing too untoward has occurred to you so far. You
And no
just cross the plains.
Okay.
There's not a lot of wildlife around, but there are signs that wildlife is typically here. But given how wide open it is, things can see you from a very long ways away. And tend to.
What's the weather? Is it snowing still?
Down here, no, it's actually pretty nice.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. You're in like the kind of humid 80s.
Okay.
You make pretty good time on the first day, passing through the plains, and you have the choice to push on. You're getting later into the day. You could either walk into the forest and be setting up camp in the dark, or you could take the time to set up your camp before you go into the forest. entirely your call. There are benefits and drawbacks to both.
If we want to fire, best way to do it is in the plains area. If we want to sleep just in cover of darkness, maybe in the trees, it's another way about it. But I don't recommend setting a blaze in a forest.
Time for another party split. Half of us sleep.
I'm just gonna sleep where everybody else sleeps.
Okay.
Yeah. I have no preference.
Adelaide and Callum are both with us, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we should go further in and just get used to it. We're going to have to do it anyway.
Fair enough. Might be able to find a small clearing to where we can get a fire going, but that could attract some odd critters, whether good or bad. So, just want to fair warn you guys. But otherwise, this might be a little bit of an uncomfortable night of sleep.
Let's go in the forest.
I'll jump up into the trees, and
Okay.
I'll be up in the trees following the group.
Like above the canopy or
Where I can
up?
still see you guys, but
Okay.
I can also kind of keep an eye on the tree line area. So,
Sick.
You're coming in now.
basically jumping in and out.
Swimming through the trees.
Yeah.
But all right, yeah.
The leaves are like water.
Yeah.
Cool.
Probably go-
Skills.
Imagine walking.
That must be a nice trick. It's a beautiful view, I bet. Is it nice up there, Faraday?
He's like so loud in my ear.
10 feet above you.
I can just see better. It's about the same view you guys got.
Probably go about an hour in and then set up.
So you guys go a little more ways in.
Yes.
About another hour, maybe a little longer. You find a decent spot to set up camp. Nothing too lavish, but nothing particularly violent and uncomfortable.
I will set up my trap line just in case.
Okay.
Not necessarily to catch anything, but to make sure like that we have like an early warning system if anything
Okay.
was to. Using Teo's recommendation, I'm not going to set up a bear trap just out of respect. Or this isn't Teo's area, is it? Never mind. I'm
You
going
guys
to
are
set
well
up.
past Teo's
Yep.
with-
I'm going to set up a trap then.
Okay.
I was doing it out of respect for him, but I'm like, wait, this isn't his neck of
I
the
don't
woods.
respect this forest.
Yeah. You guys are farther south than you were last time, but you are technically, depending on how far the Blue Mare's territory expands, you would be in theirs. But it just depends how much range it has, which is an unknown quantity. But you guys are several tens of miles further south than you last encountered it.
I will take first watch of the night.
Okay. Buck will be up first for the night.
Yes.
He will keep an eye out on the trees.
I think Dr.
How many-
Carrol wanted to do the middle one.
You want to wake Dr. Carrol up in the middle of the night?
No, I'm kidding.
Dr. Carrol, you in danger?
He's not
Another
that nice.
boom mouth shows up, puts the fire out.
Dr. Carrol, you in danger? No, I'm sleeping. Dr.
Callum
Carrol,
can
wake
do the
up.
middle one.
Huh?
Callum can do the middle one.
Okay.
That's fine.
Callum does the middle one. Who will do the last watch?
I can do it.
Okay. Very
I
good.
will watch.
Fist bump.
Okay. Awareness and intuition test.
Awareness.
Oh no.
Natural 1.
Oh,
That's
no.
a 2.
Okay.
Bring it to 3. Bring it to 5.
Good math.
Awareness.
Insulated from a critical fail.
Yep.
But 5.
Intuition.
Intuition.
13.
Come on.
13. Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Buck, your time on watch is a little unsettling,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing too bad.
Unsettling how?
You guys are in dark woods,
Oh, so just noises.
and
like,
yeah, every little tree branch and snap, you're like,
yeah, right. That's fair.
little jumpy.
Yeah.
Nothing triggers the trap lines. You don't hear the sound of a bear trap going off. But it's a little hard to relax, which is probably good if you're on watch.
It's the
Yeah.
native forest of the screaming robin. Just
It's just a robin with teeth.
Oh my god. That's.
Why was I made? I have a beak. I don't need teeth. I am a mistake. And you're like, we should leave.
Yeah, I
Should we
would.
go?
I would leave. I would be like, this is not a good sign.
Yeah. To make it worse, their meat is poisoned
the
too.
first
so you can't
thing
even
you
eat them.
is why was I made? Yeah, you're out of there.
Yeah.
Who made me? Why?
never been in the woods before. What was I made? Okay, that's the last time I'm going in there.
How far away is this to? It's
I'm
not worth it.
Definitely not staying the night in the woods.
Okay. So, Buck, your watch is unsettling, but not impossible to get through.
But not like
Yeah.
crazy.
You managed to make it through. You're like,
You're all right.
okay, yes, that's fine.
Yeah, I go to check the line. I'm like, yeah, it's good. And I'll just halfway there turn around.
He looks out there. I think it's okay. I'm good. I'm gonna sit back down.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll awaken Callum.
Yes.
Callum, same deal. If you would make an awareness and an intuition test.
Awareness. 3.
Ooh.
4.
Oh.
Excuse me.
4.
It matters.
It does.
Intuition.
I want you to recede the remarks from me.
4. It was a natural 1, but I have mastery, which puts
Okay.
it to another 3. So I got a 4 on both rolls.
Double
We're
fours.
dead. We're dead.
We're alive, but we're dead.
Okay. So Callum,
Yeah.
Callum.
I'm sorry.
it is the
buddy.
middle of the night.
Yeah, I'm so tired.
You are in the woods. You are awakened by Buck, and you've got this like very unsettled feeling, and it sinks in real quick.
I
so yeah.
will sit crisscross applesauce in the middle of camp,
Mhm.
and I'm just unsettled by the noises, as
Yeah.
previously discussed.
Yeah, there's rustling all around you. The trees themselves seem to be kind of looming over your camp. It's very dark. And as you look at your companions, they've got a very menacing look in the dark. Faraday especially has this like dark aura surrounding him. T seems to just be extremely pale, very gaunt, very elongated features.
She's evil like a hobbit.
Yes. Buck, to your eye right now, looks like he's got like one very shaky, twitchy hand on a revolver.
He's just dreaming.
And it's kind of looking towards
like a dog,
you.
like twitch.
And you begin to contemplate the potential danger of everything around you in the dark.
How scary are they?
They are very scary.
They're very scary.
Scary, are they?
They are scary enough that it might require some extreme fortitude to move closer to them.
Okay. I will back away slowly.
Okay.
I want to find a tree that is climbable for someone of my abilities.
Okay.
Unlike Faraday. who
So like a
can
tree that I could
any
climb,
tree, Yeah.
which would have to be just so.
yeah.
Okay. Give me an awareness test with difficulty
Come on,
because
come
it's
on.
extremely dark out.
Come on, you got it.
7.
7. Okay. Yeah, as you keep looking around at all the nearby trees, the trees are looming over you very ominously. And none of them seem particularly appetizing a climb for someone in your state. Joel, pick a number.
Any number?
Any number.
13,276.3.
Okay, so an even number but an integer. Interesting. Okay. With an even number, as you back away from your companions a little and you start walking through the trees, that odd feeling kind of passes away and you return to your senses and you feel a lot better.
Sure.
You can make an arcane test.
Golly. 6.
6? Lucky for you, it's an arcane contest, and I rolled a 4.
Oh.
So,
Same, bro.
as you back away out of the affected area, shall we say, for your pals, the trees regain their normal look. The ominous rustling and shaking of the trees nearby ceases. You hear normal, like, cricket chirps and bird song. Bless you. And then your companions return to their normal sleeping visages. They fade. And you just feel pretty good where you're standing. Feel very comfortable and confident, and sort of floating alongside you is a little, like, weird, almost ghostly jellyfish.
Does it glow at all?
Very, very faintly. It's like a very soft pink color.
Does it look like it would sting to touch it? Not like it has the ability to sting me, but if I were to just touch it, I would immediately be hurt.
Make a science test.
Okay.
Do knowledge.
Okay.
Or taming. Either one.
Okay.
Do a science about it.
There we go.
Science the heck out of this.
25.
25? Not if you were to touch specific parts.
Okay.
If you were to touch the phalanges, you'd be.
Probably.
Not if you have consent.
Okay, I'll touch the top
Yeah.
part. I don't want to
Okay.
touch it.
Consent, please. Okay. You pat the top of it, and a bit of like rose-scented gas kind of
Oh,
farts out the
nice.
bottom.
That's nice.
And you feel extremely calm. And for a humble bonus action, you're able to grant yourself an immunity to fear.
Cool.
Ooh.
As you kind of like, oh, you smell like roses, and then you just feel very confident, very safe.
I like this.
You go, Buck has our back. He would never shoot me in his sleep. T is maybe not a ghost.
That's why he unloads his gun every night before he lays down.
I definitely do not do that.
And he always sleeps with
That's
the
why I
safety
take my
on.
gun apart completely.
Yeah, and put it all the
God.
parts in different gun safes.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yep. Yeah, you fall under the positive effects of the calming aura
Cool.
of the creature that is near you. And there's just a very like warbling, almost like a wind chime sound that emanates from this thing. It's very soft.
Feel calm. I do not want to leave its side.
Yeah, it farted on you and you feel great.
I will wait until my watch is over within the tasty confines of this.
Okay.
Of this fart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
When it becomes T's turn for watch, I still do not want to leave the confines of the jellyfish.
Okay.
I will grab some small pebbles and toss them from where I'm at to try to wake her up.
Does
T-
it work? You have to do an
make
accuracy check.
Make a basically like an attack roll. You're not gonna take damage.
Okay.
You just gotta hit her.
Yeah.
Two.
Rock goes into the soft dirt.
18 on the second one.
Rock hits you in the shoulder.
Does it wake me up?
Make an awareness test. With difficulty, because you're sleeping. It's a pretty small pebble. That's pretty good. Even
21.
even with the difficulty,
I
don't
am
think it'll stop you. You
Cow.
so T, when you awaken, please
Scared
if you'd
me.
be so kind as to make an intuition test immediately upon awakening.
Intuition.
Hey, ole. Okay.
Who'd you get? Natural one?
Brian! Stop it!
So T, when you awaken, having been hit by a pebble, you are deep in the throes of like REM sleep.
Yeah.
And are awakened to an incredibly unsettling vibe.
Yeah. I immediately pull out my daggers.
Yes, you awaken, knives drawn. The trees themselves are like looming over you. Branches seem to be like reaching down towards you and your companions. Everyone around you appears hostile or in danger. Sometimes both.
T. It's me over here. T.
Callum is
Ben.
a very like pale-faced, fanged, hairy beast.
I narrow my eyes at you.
Come here. T, come here. I'm
Why
sorry
would
I
I
threw
do
a
that?
rock at you.
Why would I do that?
Because you have to smell this. It smells so good.
All you
Smell
hear
what?
from Callum is
And I'm
because you
going
are.
to-
That's
y-
bad. Roll. I'm sorry. That's bad.
I am going to take Fizz. Have Fizz come out.
Okay, Fizz, please make an intuition test
Oh,
immediately
God, please,
upon appearing.
Fizz.
Come on,
Please, Fizz.
Because I am very scared that I'm about to be attacked by everybody. So Fizz, what's Fizz doing? Intuition too.
Fizz. Intuition.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Ryan, please
No.
stop.
Oh no!
This is
no.
Faraday accidentally
Okay.
projecting like a demon
16,
aura.
16 for Fizz.
16 beats a 14. It's very close. Fizz, you are unsettled. If you had tiny hairs, they would be bristled. But you see no obvious reason to be
Okay.
this on edge.
Right.
But you are still unsettled.
Okay.
You get a hostile feeling in the general vicinity,
Yeah.
but you are not as deep in the throes as T appears to be.
Okay. Does that calm me at all? Like, 'cause
No.
I can see that Fizz is
When
not.
Fizz appears,
Yeah.
he also appears threatening and dangerous.
Oh, okay. Well,
He's got this very like elongated, slimy presence. All of the kind of typical positive colors on him have turned like dark and black and purple and green. He looks very ghoulish in the light.
Fizz, Fizz, get tea over here. Come here. You have to smell this. It smells so good.
stay away from me.
Nope.
gonna
Okay,
start
I can
backing
move,
up.
but you should come over here.
Why would I do that?
Well, you can't understand me, I don't think.
No,
I think
you
I'm
just hear like
screaming at
shrieking
you.
and
Yeah.
howling.
And so I'm just like wide-eyed, like slowly backing up.
T, what are you doing? Come this way.
What's happened to you,
This,
Callum?
this way. What do you mean? What's happened to me? I'm taking in the good smells.
Why can't you speak anymore?
What?
Why are you screaming?
It's just a big like werewolf thing wearing a red lab coat. It's the only sign that it may be Callum, or it killed him and stole his coat.
I can tell that she's afraid.
Yeah, you
clearly.
were a few minutes
And
ago
she
as
is
well.
saying that she can't understand me.
Yes.
So
I'm starting to sweat because Fizz is looking
I want to.
ominous.
Fizz is like, you look like a snack, and you're like, no, Fizz, no!
This is gonna sound like a joke, but
stop.
I'm
A snack on your
serious.
marrow.
Like
I
I don't even think it's Fizz because that's
Yeah.
why I'm not even trying to call him back.
This is gonna sound like a joke, but I'm serious. I would like to try to communicate through dance.
Okay.
Uh,
Now I
Interpretive
just
dance.
look bewildered and scared.
A dancing ghoul.
yeah.
You are the dancing ghoul.
Does the
I
Pennywise
don't
thing?
like this forest.
But you can tell I'm not a threat because I'm having such a good time over here where it's fun and it smells good. Can she see the jellyfish? No. Okay.
No, you see like a big floating monster.
Yeah.
I
Doesn't
want
look
to.
pleasant at all.
I want to smell it. I want to like waft the scent
Yeah.
towards my face and give a thumbs up.
This is a big
And-
ghoul. Just goes.
I know T likes smells. I'm trying to. Yeah. Fizz, come smell this. It's awesome. Get over here.
I mean, I feel like Fizz would go.
If you feel like Fizz would go, Fizz will go.
Because Fizz is not afraid. Fizz
Okay.
just sees regular
Yeah.
Callum.
You are in control of Fizz's faculties.
Okay, so Fizz will come over there.
Okay.
To be fair, you're in control of T's faculties as well.
Yeah.
She's her perception is just being
Fizz,
altered.
Yeah.
smell this. It smells so good.
His tiny shrimp nostrils go.
Yeah. T's got to smell it.
No, they-
You know T
his-
likes smells.
Your little ghoulish like lobster thing is like, come here. Yeah, come over here. Come here.
No.
Okay, look.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna point to the jellyfish.
Approach
I'm
me.
gonna pat it,
and
the
I
monster
will
on the head.
I will stab
I'm gonna
you.
take in the smell. I'm gonna give you 2 thumbs up, and then we're gonna back away from it. Back away.
Bag
You can smell it by yourself.
Backing up.
I'm backing
Backing up.
away.
Backing up.
It still looks like a monster to me.
Okay, but it smells good. Aren't you curious?
I'll smell from where I'm at, but I don't get any closer.
Do you
Let
have
me-
a 10-foot smell tube?
Let me break the stalemate because you guys are at a point where you can't really convince her to not be scared.
Yeah.
'Cause you are-
I haven't rolled a 1. I'm terrified.
You're sort of stuck. Your mind has been altered for a moment.
I think everything's gonna kill me.
So both something near T and the jellyfish near you each spout 4 small glowing lights of different colors. The one near Callum is like bright pink and lovely, and the one that floats around T is deep dark purple. It seems to pull in even more darkness from around it.
But it's the same creature.
No.
Oh,
No, you can see one jellyfish behind the werewolf man,
yeah.
but there's no other obvious center of where these purple
Okay.
orbs would flow.
I'm going
Oh.
to, because T is still in the camp area and I'm
Yeah.
afraid to get closer to her.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw a rock at Adelaide to wake her
Okay.
up.
Throw a rock at Adelaide.
It's an 8 to hit.
Okay. Does that hit Adelaide?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, all right.
It's 1 away, actually. Unless
Really?
I add,
Oh, yeah, look at
unless I
that.
add might to it.
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
So then I do hit her.
You hit Adelaide with a rock.
Yeah.
Just in the fucking dome.
All right, Adelaide, give
10
me an awareness
damage.
test.
Adelaide,
With
please.
difficulty.
Please, Adelaide. Oh my God.
With difficulty, got to beat a 10.
I got to beat a what?
A 10.
Oh, natural 20, baby. -2, 18.
Okay, you jump right up. Intuition test. If you'd be so kind.
Natural 1.
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ.
So
Oh, no.
Okay, so Adelaide, you shoot awake, immediately lock eyes with T, and the two of you are the only two sane people on this planet right now.
Adelaide. Adelaide, we're surrounded by monsters. I don't know what's happening.
Did you throw a rock at my head? I
No,
was
that
sleeping.
that monster, that ghoulish thing over there.
I look over. Is it a ghoul?
It is a ghoulish thing wearing a red lab coat,
Isn't
Draw
that
your
menacing
weapons.
at you.
Did he eat Callum? He
I
took his
think
coat.
so. I don't know what's happening. It's
What are the other things with it over there?
With all the screaming.
do not know.
You two can wake up, but
Yeah,
just give
I
me intuition tests immediately.
Okay. I don't want to roll.
Are you afraid of your dice?
Yeah.
You have
I'm
a
afraid
free
of my dice.
mastery from your recap. If you wanna use it.
Oh my god.
That's a 9.
A 9?
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold
I
on.
thought it was a 2.
Uh-oh.
No, it's a 9. Free mastery. So that's 11.
Wake
15.
up.
15?
15.
Okay. Beats
I
a 14.
got a 12.
12? I gotta roll for Faraday. 19. Oh. Okay. I need everybody to roll initiative. Buck and Callum.
We're
You
the
are-
only
you are normal.
actual sane.
You are normal and are perceiving things as they are.
Okay.
Any quick draw abilities can
Yes.
happen now.
I see 4 of the dark creepy auras, right?
There
You
are
said?
4 little balls floating around in a circle.
Okay. I will shoot just the closest one to me.
Okay.
Just on instinct.
Okay. Fire away. Blammo.
Natural 19.
Natural 19?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
10 points of
Okay.
damage to the first
The bullet goes clean through like a fireball. It goes like, but it keeps spinning. But you're like, uh-oh.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my quick draw.
The jellyfish will regard Callum and its new pal Fizz with a brief bit of like sympathy. Be like, I tried, and then we'll launch some pink fireballs. And by some, I mean exactly one. It's gonna throw one pink fireball off into the bushes nearby.
Okay.
Buzzing right past T. Goes like,
Is it the smell? The good?
no.
Oh.
It's a hot fire.
It's the bad?
It's that bad, hot heat.
Okay.
Bad, hot heat. Bad, but no good, bad. Okay, and it's going to take some damage.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yes. The good, the bad, and the stinky. One of the nearby bushes ignites in like a bright pink fire, and there's this like scream from within. But for those of you who are afraid, that's just fuel on the fire.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just even worse. Like, even the trees are scary! And then it's back to Buck.
Seeing where that thing shot off into the bushes. Can I see anything in the bushes?
You just see bushes for the moment.
And this thing is near Callum, like
It's
not
like
doing
right
anything,
next to Callum.
not doing
chilling
anything
with him.
hostile.
Yeah.
Because Buck's trying to like get a survey of everything that's going on.
Callum and Fizz look very confused, but entirely confident in this moment.
Okay.
Where you are confused, but not altered. Where you're
Okay.
like, what is going on?
Question, do we
Yeah.
see all the failed people as enemies as well? So we see all the past and faileds as enemies?
You see everybody is terrifying.
Okay.
T and Adelaide are so in this
Yeah.
that they're the only two sane ones in each other's eyes, where they're so scared that they've broken through for each other.
Okay.
Everybody who failed views everybody else as hostile.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
But Adelaide and T, because you both critically failed, I am ruling that you are so scared that you recognize one another as not being part of the illusion.
Perfect.
But everyone else is
It just
Everyone
helps
else is
further
hostile.
cement
Yes.
the
You guys
Yeah.
are now solid in your delusion that everyone else is wrong and not you.
Makes sense.
Buck's gonna try to fire off into the bush. There's something in there that this thing that's nice to us being
Mm-hmm.
difficulty, being as I'm shooting into a bush.
You
I'm
are.
assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Really good though.
Nice.
Oh, that's even. Yeah. So with taking everything, modify 20.
Woohoo! Yeah. That's
Okay.
good. Blammo. Kablamo.
Kablam!
The fitness grand.
9 points of piercing damage. So if there's anything on the other side, we'll take half.
Okay. Yeah, thankfully none of your friends are on the other side. So
Okay. I
the bullet
assume
just goes
so.
clean into the bushes, and there's another. But for you two, it's just getting worse and worse and worse.
Okay.
So the bush is very nearby you.
'Tis it for me.
Okay. Callum,
Yes.
you're immune to fear right now.
Yep.
And you see that Adelaide and T are kind of arming up, or more so T. T's got knives out and is like
Yeah.
ready to start cutting.
Yeah.
And everybody's got this like wild expression on their face. But you and Fizz are like, so
I want to draw
I
my
understand.
cardboard sword
okay.
and show it to Adelaide and T in hopes that they see that it is fake. I'm sure they don't, but it's worth a shot.
The werghoul that is holding the sword goes. And you guys are like, they're like, he killed him for sure.
And I'm going to take it and I'm going to lay it on the ground and put my hands up.
Do we see that?
He
Put my
puts
hands up.
it licks the sword, places it on the ground, and then goes, ah, as if to say, I have slaughtered your friend and you are next. It's
And then I'm turning to Adelaide.
the Jurassic Park roar.
Get out your crossbow. And
It's a bow and
stand
arrow.
at my
It's a
stand
bow
at my 6.
All right, Callum.
We're back to back.
Your ride master negotiations were quite short. T, you're up next. Faraday, you're on deck.
I just because everything's terrifying, I just kind of lash out. I'm not trying to like specifically hit anything, but just like
Okay.
as a warning of like you anything comes closer to me besides Adelaide.
Away!
And I will.
Yeah. Okay.
I will come at you.
You swing your knives around.
Yeah, because
Okay.
we're surrounded.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Oh, you still want me to do it?
Yeah. You're still swinging a knife in close proximity to like 5 other people.
15.
15. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We'll figure out who you're cutting. 4. Okay. Faraday, a ghoulish being, lunges at you from the dark, knife first, and kind of slices across you. Roll me some damage. Maximum, hey?
Ow! Yeah, that's
Okay.
4.
4? Okay. Faraday, you take 4 points of damage as a ghoul wrapped in a red cloth lunges toward you with a very demonic visage, bright orange eyes, and just slashes you across the abdomen. Not helping the situation. Faraday, it's now your turn.
I get angry.
Yeah.
I get sliced by somebody that I am not familiar with, so I am going to turn around and attack back.
Crack back.
That's fair.
He just goes 20 points of damage.
Yeah, and I
He just
die.
crumbles.
I die. Yeah.
That's
Rumpelstiltskin.
14.
Does that hit you?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. The ghoul lunges back towards you with rakish claws.
You guys, stop
Good thing it's only 2 points of damage.
Okay. 2 points of damage to T. Oh boy. Bravo.
I will
We're gonna
I will
kill
abstain
ourselves.
from attacking twice because
Okay.
I am
Just
unsure
confused of what's going
of
on.
what's going on, and I'm just trying to give a warning shot.
I will allow you guys to hold back out of concern. That is
Yeah,
fair.
that's the same thing with the dagger.
All
I
of
could have
this-
done it twice, but
yeah.
just
All of this is very odd,
yeah.
so I will say you're not fighting at your peak if you want to.
Okay.
But yeah,
We're also
otherwise,
groggy.
yeah, you guys have no idea what's happening. You're just lashing out at the nearest thing, be like, "What? Who are you?" Okay, so Bravo, you, but a few humble days ago, were just a wee worm chilling on a tree, and now there are ghouls on all sides of you. They are everywhere. You awaken startled, groggy, confused, with no sign of the man in the hat. And you were like, ah!
Yeah, he's going to kind of just turn in a direction. Still, he's like looking for Buck.
Yeah.
Turns like into a direction, and then he just kind of flashes, and like this powder just kind of begins to coat in a direction.
Oh boy. Okay. Somebody's getting coated in.
Flash powder.
Yeah. Somebody's getting coated in flash powder. You're going to be coated in flash powder. It's going to be unpleasant.
8.
8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll a d4.
Okay.
Direction.
Yep. 2.
2? Okay. So, Adelaide, you covered in flash powder.
Well, does an 8 hit Adelaide?
No.
Okay.
So she's not.
You're not coated in flash powder. But a very
Don't add
demonic
anything.
looking bug is like
No, that is with any. Because one
just
more and that would have hit.
Throws up on you.
yeah. A bunch of violent ashes fly out of you. You're like, oh my god. That's Bravo. Adelaide.
Okay. Taking out my bow as requested.
It's just gonna be Ace Ventura. It's just gonna be Callum.
This is for eating my cousin.
And Callum, you're like, wait. All right.
Are you really?
Yeah, you told me to.
Oh, I said take it out. I didn't say shoot anyone.
Well, be more specific next time. The game lost. Be more careful next
A
time.
6.
6?
Which
Okay.
will miss.
Shot goes wide. But Callum, you're like, did you just shoot at me? And the goal is like, do better. And you're like, oh my god.
Technically, I attacked twice.
It's up to you.
Wow, he's doing it. He's
Adelaide's
doing
going
it.
17 this time.
Okay.
That'll hit.
Yeah. Callum, you're
You
taking it.
sicko!
3 damage.
Okay. Callum, an arrow strikes past your arm
I'm
and
terrified.
causes you to bleed.
It's true.
Fizz,
Okay.
you're immune to this problem right now.
Fizz, okay. Knowing that this jelly can,
It's smelly.
is smelly,
Smelly
and the good
jelly.
smell is good.
Yeah.
Is
Smells
Fizz
good,
able to communicate, try to figure out what's the, distance it can do this?
Not really.
We need to give them the
immediate
true
vicinity
true.
is quite good.
Okay.
Open
Open their eyes.
a rift cavitation and send some gas.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, but how do I try to send the good through the hole?
You'd have to snap something. If you want to send the good through the hole, and I quote,
one of the orbs.
Jesus.
send the good through the hole. Another classic quote.
Another Tia-ism.
Your son may watch this someday. What will you say to him then? Be like, we had some
Do as
good
I say,
times.
not as I do.
Yeah.
I don't care. Hi, Oliver. Okay.
Now
I'd have
the
to do an
internet
attack.
knows his
You would have
name.
to attack to open a cavitation. These are the terms.
Okay, so Fizz will attack the bush.
Okay. That's allowed.
And then
You're immune.
try to
Your perception is not altered. You can see a bush moving when things are attacked.
be like, hey ho, send the gas through the rift.
Hey ho, away we go. Make an attack. You're going
Okay.
after the bush
Yes.
itself. Okay, so
Yep.
make an attack roll.
The same bush that he saw
Yeah.
Buck shoot at.
Totally fair. Make an attack roll to
Do
bush.
a shrimp snap.
Yeah.
7.
Bruh. Bruh. Okay.
So hard 'cause I know what these things are.
There's a loud snap and an explosion very near to T and Adelaide.
Okay.
That is so loud and so scary,
Yeah.
but it does not connect with the thing in the bushes.
I take cover momentarily.
Okay.
I just
The-
duck down with my daggers.
The
out.
thing in the bushes is going to use an action and deal 3 damage
Okay.
to everyone in the aura,
Okay.
which is T, Faraday, Bravo, and Adelaide.
So 3.
Yeah, 3 damage to each of you.
Okay.
And it recovers 1 HP for each person damaged. So it recovers 4 HP. That's its action. The bonus action is to fling one of the dark purple orbs that's flying around at the one person that managed to actually hit it for a lot of damage, which is Buck. Wait. Oh!
Not me.
Woo! That's a 22 to hit. That's a 19 on the die.
That just hits.
I feel so strong and powerful. Wow.
Barely.
It's double my AC.
Buckaroo. 9 arcane damage
Ow.
as a purple fiery bolt
Yikes.
slams into your chest, but in so doing, points out exactly the center point of all of these purple orbs, giving
Okay.
you a bead on your target. It is no longer an ambiguous set of bushes. It is now a specific bush.
Yes.
Just. But that's a big turn from that thing.
Yeah.
The other thing that's here, your pal, your jellyfish,
Yeah.
your friend, your love, your light, is going to float on over a little bit closer. It's very slow.
Okay.
But it will find itself nearby T and Adelaide and Faraday, and by proxy, also Bravo, who tried to flash powder Adelaide. And the 4 of you
Okay.
find your paranoid perception dispersed in the gases. And it will subsequently use a positive transference. And it will expend one of its hit dice. Rolling a 7. Give me a
Okay.
second, guys. Sorry. Apologies. Gotta heal you for an amount. So 8 HP will be restored to 3 creatures. So
Oh,
it's going
nice.
to be Callum, who was shot with an arrow.
Okay.
Sadly, Buck, you're not in range. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
But it's going to be that. And then among the 2 of you, is anybody harmed?
Yeah.
Okay. Get 8 HP back.
Okay.
And then, yeah, the effect will end for Adelaide, T, Bravo, and Faraday,
Okay. Cool.
which
So
I believe is everybody who had failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
You are now-
was giving 3 HP back to 3
So
people,
you're
or
gonna
8
get
HP back
8
to
HP
3
back
people?
to
So
3
you-
people.
Okay.
If
so-
you're missing HP, do it,
Yeah.
because I don't think more than 3 of you will be
Yeah.
harmed.
Yeah,
Bravo's
I
been
was.
harmed.
Okay,
but-
so Bravo, you get a little HP back.
Okay.
Everybody? I thought it was only 3 people.
Oh.
So it'd be
'cause it was
Callum, Faraday.
and T.
It'd be Callum, Faraday, and T. Then.
That's fine.
They
Bravo,
would prioritize
Bravo
the
took
peeps.
3 damage. He's,
Okay.
Okay.
I took 7.
He's fine.
Okay. In the brief moment in which this gas is dispersed,
Yeah.
all of your perceptions come back to normal. Adelaide, you realize that in your terror, you may have shot at Callum twice, and you may have actually hit him once, but the jelly seems to kind of recoup a little bit of that and kind of help calm you all down. And where once was fear is now frustration, maybe a little anger, depending.
Yeah.
And you can see a really thorny, brambly bush with a bunch of fruits and berries on it, with a big open mouth, just kind of giggling and laughing. And there's purple flame floating around it, and it's right behind both of you. But Buck, you're up next.
I'm like, you mother! And I'm going to use my hunting adept on it, and then immediately just flip the rifle and just take a big old crack shot at this guy.
Get him, gang, gang.
20 to hit.
Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, yeah, that'll do it. That's pretty good.
Oh, that's really bad though. So 5. 9 points of
Hey, 9's 9.
piercing damage. If there
Okay.
is any hostile things behind it, I think it's the only
Just one bush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, whatever's in that bush
I
is
figure if
gone.
I'm going to make you guys fight each other, I'm not going to give you multiple of them. That would just be insane. Okay, so Buck, it's a good shot.
Yes.
Callum,
Yeah.
you can clearly see your friends have partaken of the good
Yeah.
and are no longer in the bad vibes.
Yeah. I'm just going to send out Redtail.
Okay. Redtail will roar into being in the good
Yeah.
and as such is inoculated from the bad vibes. So Redtail can just go now, so we don't add him to initiative. But
He will let out a cry upon coming out, letting all of my allies do an additional die of damage when they attack this
Okay.
thorn bush.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
okay. T.
Bro, that's crazy with flint strike if they are flash.
Okay. I'm gonna
He
do
does.
Don't
the
attack
sword.
Adelaide.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna
Roll a D10.
roll a
Invoke the
D10.
sword. Do it. target.
Who are you using this on? Yourself?
Yeah.
Nice.
No. If you do the sword, pick a target. Your swords is damage
Yeah.
to something.
Yes.
So you want to attack the bush.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so not yourself.
Yeah. You could swords yourself, but don't swords yourself. She
Yes,
just goes,
I swords myself.
yes.
I
You deal
quit.
damage to something within 15 feet. of you.
die with honor.
I have attacked Faraday. I'm so sorry.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Let it
So,
go.
D10. 1?
1.
Okay.
That's-
1 divided by 1 rounded down is 1. So you do 1 damage to the bush.
The Birch.
I'm sorry.
Feels so useful.
Today's session brought to you by the number 1. Or
No,
the
the
letter
letter
1.
one.
Brought to you by the letter 1. So you invoke a card, and a sword of Damocles appears over the bush, and it goes, and then disappears. It was a good try. It was
We
a good
talked
effort.
about this. You're supposed to stab all the way through.
Ow!
I'm even more
Faraday.
frustrated.
Bravo's on deck. And the bush is coated in fire and criminally weak to it already.
Do I understand what this jellyfish is doing to us, or
Yeah.
do I not?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it gives positive, good vibes.
Is
Yeah,
it
yeah.
within range of Runt? So if I go and wake up Runt, he's not going to be all
Yeah.
crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to wake up Runt.
Okay.
That'll expend my action point, right? So I can't go and attack. Right?
It'd be effectively like sending Runt
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
So I'll wake up Runt to
Okay.
have an additional person.
He wakes up
open
and goes,
this up.
Nice.
smells like roses. It's pretty great out here, honestly, guys. I feel pretty strong, pretty confident.
So then that's my turn on
Okay.
Faraday.
And then Runt will go right now.
Right now, okay. And Runt will
Run.
charge the bush.
Yeah, to the music.
The
Is he
music they can't hear.
Is he within 10 feet of the bush?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So
You
it
could
says
definitely charge and
10
hit
feet
this guy.
making this attack. The
For sure.
target is knocked off balance on hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So all you gotta do is hit him. And
Oh
you'll be
my
close to Red Tails.
God.
You get Red Tails bonus.
2.
I don't know
Did
the
you
Red
roll
Tails
a
bonus
1,
helps.
or did
I
you
rolled
roll
a 2. So I guess my might's... Well, it says plus 3. So I guess
It's
that's
still
5.
Kinda
plus Red
late
Tails
for
bonus.
Which is
What's
1.
Red Tails bonus? Plus 1?
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's 6.
sad. Okay.
For
The
the...
letter
Oh,
one.
for my ability?
attack die?
It's 2.
Plus 2.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it still only puts it to 7. Still a little shy. Little shy. But Runt, you awaken, and immediately he's like, the bush! And you're like, ah! And just run towards the bush. A little bit concerned, a little bit confused. But that's okay. Bravo. Your brain is clear. Your target lies before you.
Do it.
A
do
boosh. A
Um,
boosh that is not coated in flash powder because you tried to hit Adelaide, nothing happened.
yeah, so he's going to just flint strike it. The bush.
Please don't. Mercy, sir. Mercy.
Natural 18.
It's pretty good.
So
you
I
get
get
plus an extra die plus 2 from me.
Okay, so an extra die plus 2 plus when this creature deals fire damage with an attack, the attack I do an additional 1d4 because that is my condition die because of volatile compound. So I deal 3d4.
Yeah, you do.
Go get him.
Where's your other additional die coming from?
Take out the bush.
From there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus it's vulnerable to fire.
Yes.
So you get 4.
4. Okay.
Vulnerable.
Vulnerable card.
So that's 6.
That was a vulnerable card.
Whoop, that was a 3. 9, 12, 14 points of fire damage.
10 points of fire damage. Bravo.
Tell me
As you... This bush, while not truly defeated, will turn and run. Fully on fire.
Yeah.
And the jellyfish just goes...
I think we should let this run as a
Yeah.
message to any other bushes
Yeah,
who may
that-
do this.
that-
It
Tried
like
it.
bumps into a couple trees, and you're like, "Oh, that might cause a brush fire," but it doesn't. It just kind of runs off into the darkness, and eventually just kind of smokes out.
Callum, I'm so sorry I hit you with the bow. T and I were very scared, and everyone was very scary. And you
Yes.
looked like a monster that had eaten you and was wearing your coat. And I was very scared.
I can verify what Adelaide is saying.
It's
You're
it's all right.
compensating.
I saw that before everything happened. I was on my watch and I was scared because everyone looked like a monster. And then I bumped into this friendly fella, and he smelled so good that it made those visions fade away. I was trying to get you to come smell it.
That is not at all what I saw.
Yeah, I was honestly too scared to walk away from it because I didn't want it to happen again.
Yes.
Carrol will shoot awake. What's going on? I thought I heard something. Everything okay?
You can go back to sleep.
Oh, okay, I will. Great. Awesome.
But for real, though,
And then he's immediately out.
T, I really think you would enjoy the smell of
Yeah,
I
the
do,
rose
yes.
scent nearby is
I
quite
do.
positive. Quite good.
All right, we got attacked by a bush. I'm going back to bed.
The jelly will linger
I
for
will,
the rest of the night.
Okay. I will hang out with the jelly.
Can I help you? It,
Can we just say real quick? I know you just went to sleep, but wake back up.
God damn it, how late?
While we're in this forest, can we just acknowledge that could happen again? And if
we
you
have
see
this jelly travel with us?
True, a great idea. However, I'm just saying if you were to get separated or you see a werewolf wearing Callum's outfit, to maybe not shoot him with an arrow.
I didn't.
extremely guilty conscience. We all shot Callum. Who didnn't? We've all been there.
I
Let's just
definitely
move
did
on.
not.
Let's
I know
just
not
admit
to
it
shoot
happened and move
things
on.
that look like my friends.
But it's
Good night,
I'm
Adelaide.
just saying, you
Good
know,
job, Bravo. And Buck's gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, Bravo was like, I feel pretty good about
we
that.
need
one,
to
honestly.
keep
I
our
feel pretty
wits
good."
and maybe
Yes.
look for the pink lights, I guess. Anyway, good night.
All right. Well, for the sake of it, the Willux will spend T's watch just floating nearby, keeping away the bad vibes. Willux and Wispoid at a constant battle in the woods. One wants you to turn on your friends, and the other one wants to keep that one away. So there's a good push and pull. So Adelaide does have a point. For as long as you are near one, the other will always want to push in on that territory. As when you're in the forest, you can never quite trust your perceptions. Which may be why no one's ever found this tomb again.
Like what would like taming, but like what could I reciprocate with, just to sort of like come with us while we're in the forest, and then when we leave it can go away.
Make
but, like,
a
Roll of cups.
I would like to
make
reciprocate.
do an intuition test
Okay.
against this thing. You get the vibes that this thing will be around, as you appear to be lost travelers in the woods.
Okay.
They're pretty friendly. Many, shall we say, feral witches will keep these as deterrents for negative spirits. Because if you're trying to do seances and such, you want to make sure that only the thing that you're pulling through comes through. And these can help to disperse that afterwards.
I like that.
They are, however, also quite capable of altering creatures' perceptions. So, while they are generally a positive influence,
It can be.
they can be not obliquely malicious,
right.
but they do take some joy in leading you astray on occasion.
Manipulating.
Yes. But Wispoid is far more likely to do that to you and make very hostile terrain look incredibly welcoming, where these guys will make normal terrain look very hostile to deter
Right.
things from passing through.
Right,
So
right.
having one on your team can be very helpful.
Yeah, I
But-
might. That's why I'm asking this particular one
Yeah.
to hang out.
It will
And how?
give no obvious sign that it understands you, but it doesn't leave.
Okay.
All right. Well, the Willux will remain for now to be perhaps interacted with at length later. But for now, the sun will rise on a new day of travel in the woods. You survived your first encounter with a Willux and a Wispoid. Congratulations. But we'll see you all next week as we continue our journey to St. Hezekiah's tomb.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye.